Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah and I'm a very organized person, if you didn't know already. I love it. I love productivity. I love color-coded spreadsheets, to-do lists, and all of that good stuff. If you've seen my video about apps that help me stay organized, you will know that my to-do list app is called Todoist. Now, disclaimer, this isn't sponsored by Todoist. This video is not sponsored, but we're just going to talk about Todoist a lot because I logged into my Todoist like in January, like 2020, like New Year. Okay, I was like, let's go. What's on the to-do list today? What are we doing? And this thing popped up being like, see your 2019 productivity in review. And I was like, what? Because I'm pretty sure last year was the first year that I started using Todoist. So I'd never seen this before, unless it is a new thing. I have no idea. So I skimmed through it. I was just like, oh, this is interesting. And then was like, oh, I want to make a video about this. So this is going to be a video of me just like nerding out. And I invite you to nerd out with me. If you use Todoist, please let me know how your like productivity year in review went. Oh yeah, we're just gonna completely nerd out together around statistics and data associated with my productivity last year. But before we get into it, like it might seem like a lot, like I completed a lot of tasks or whatever in 2019, but I use Todoist for everything. So I use it for personal tasks and I use it for work tasks because you can create different projects. So I know like what is what. Literally everything goes in there. Todoist runs my life. I have recurring daily tasks that just happen every day for read and Instagram to remind me to like post on Instagram, and also like I want to be reading every day. And then other things that will appear on it are like book that appointment, you know, or like call your doctor, like lots of random little things like that. So that is how I use Todoist, as well as like film video, and then I can check it off. Before we get into how productive I was in 2019, I just wanted to let you know that I'm currently running a special offer over on my Patreon, which is called The Common Room. And if you join by the 3rd of February at the $5 tier, then as well as all of the other amazing perks that you get, like early access to videos, a private Discord server, monthly reading lists, monthly live streams, then you also get a Common Room pin, and you have to be signed up by the 3rd of Feb, so that's like 4 days away from the upload of this video. So now is your chance. It's a limited time only for the pin, but if you sign up, then you just get all of the other great perks that patrons get. There's also a welcome pack, so you get the Common Room designed desktop and phone wallpapers, and I've also got a bunch of goals. So if I hit 450 patrons, maybe I've already hit it by the time this is going out, then I will be releasing old privated videos of mine from like when I first started YouTube for patrons only. And then some other goals that I want to hit are 500 patrons in the community, and then I will do a patron only podcast with Dan, and then also maybe doing more regular reading lists, specifically like Pleasure Trove themed, and then being like twice a month instead of just once a month. But yeah, there's lots of exciting stuff going on over there. And if you sign up by the 3rd of February, then you get a special pin too. Yay! I will leave a link in the description where you can find out more. Okay, back to reviewing my productivity there. Okay, so I have my iPad down here. Oh, in other news, I bought an iPad Pro. I don't know if you want a whole video about that. I don't do tech reviews. What am I on about? But this is my new computer, basically. Well, I have my PC, so I have a desktop, and then this is my new travel computer. Anywho, so it's down here. So that's why I'm like looking down this way. We're wishing Hannah a magical 2020. Okay, before we get the ball rolling on a new decade, let's take a winding journey through the productivity twists and turns of 2019. Okay, Hannah completed 1,726 tasks in 2019. Oh, I was using it in 2018 because it says that that's 1,440 more tasks than in 2018. Oh, so I only did like 300 tasks in 2018. So maybe towards the end of 2018 is when I started using this app then. That would make sense. So that is an average of 4 tasks per day That's actually pretty good. But this is including weekends. So like most weekends, I will only have like read and Instagram on the actual to-do list. Sometimes park run, and then just like any personal things like you need to go to Boots, so you need to do a shop. 33 tasks per week, 143 tasks per month. 8% of their tasks completed were top priority. Oh, okay. So the reason why most of the tasks that I completed were like not priority at all, that's like the grey bar, is because I only started using the priority feature towards the end of 2019. And oh boy, it has been a game changer. Mostly because I struggle to know what to focus on. So when I put the task in the app, tell myself, this is a top priority, this doesn't matter so much, that really helps me to know what to do. So if I'm like sat there staring at my to-do list and I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to do, it's like, Hannah, do the top priority thing, obviously, because I have a tendency to like do meaningless little tasks just to feel like I'm doing something, when the big important task is just like staring at me in the face and I'm just like, no. So I started using the priority feature on Todoist, and that's really helped. My most productive month was October. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What was happening in October? October was a busy month for me. I remember being like very stressed in October. I want to like find out what was going on that month. Okay, I was traveling as well. So like travel also like means that I have to cram in like more tasks to a shorter amount of time. There was stuff. There was stuff going on. And then also, this is really interesting, this graph, like there's a huge bump from March to April, and April is when I hired my assistant, Jenny. To me, what this shows is that like bringing someone on board the team has like increased what I do, like my content output. So like bringing someone on and then being able to like outsource some things to her just then means that like generally there is just like now more going on. There's like more stuff to do. And that's really interesting because you can just like see it's gone boop. And then August we had a little dip, probably because I was trying to be on holiday and it was the summer month. But yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot. I accomplished the most on Mondays. Yeah, I'm currently filming this on a Monday. Monday is like kind of becoming one of my dedicated filming days of a week, which I really like. I just like wake up on a Monday morning and I start filming and I don't even like look at my emails until after I'm done. Okay, so we have with an average of 8 completed tasks on that day of the week. So I just get like, I start out really well on a Monday and then it just goes downhill. Thursday, there's a little bump, probably because like it started to go downhill, and then on Thursday I'm like, fuck, it's nearly the end of the week, do some stuff. And then Friday is less, and then Saturday, Sunday, nothing. That's really interesting. Woo, go Mondays. Yeah, Mondays is like significantly higher, 375 tasks in total across the year. I think that's maybe what that means. I don't know. What? My productivity often peaked at 5 p.m. And that's a really big peak. I think that might just be when I'm like actually ticking the things off though, because also like read and Instagram posts usually go up around then. So there's like always going to be like a tick around 5 p.m. that's like done. Oh, and also videos. Like my YouTube videos always go up around then. I'm actually trying to get my videos up around 4 p.m. So I'm still like technically in my working day at 4 p.m, which means I can like be replying to comments. Whereas when I upload at 5 p.m, I might be like, oh, the video's live. And then I'm like off out doing something and I can't reply to comments. Anyway, that's really interesting because I'm a morning person. But I do have like this peak in the morning and then it goes down at lunchtime. And then in the afternoon, it shoots back up again. I also think that might be like a panic thing of like, oh shit, it's nearly the end of the day. And then all of those like little tasks that I needed to get done. Because not every task on my list has the same importance. And so maybe like all of the little easy tasks that I'm saving until the end of the day, it's just like tick, 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 done. My most productive day of the year was the 29th of April. I'm going to have a look at my calendar. What was I doing on the 29th of April? It was a Monday. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. My calendar just says that Jenny was working that day. Might have been her first day. So maybe that's why. And then I went to the Women's Prize for Fiction in the evening. I have no idea what else I got up to that day. one of the things that you get if you like pay for Todoist, so I have like the free version. I think one of the things that happens if you pay for it is that you get to see past tasks. Whereas like for me, if I click done, it's like, it's gone. And you can see your archive if you pay for it, which I'm like, eh. In this instance, it would be cool to know what those 18 tasks were that I did that day. I postponed the most tasks on Mondays and at 6 p.m. That makes a lot of sense. So on Todoist, you can just like postpone tasks. You can like just basically, you can just change the date on it, and you can either click like tomorrow, or you can like select any other date, or what you can do is you can hit next week. If you hit next week, it just automatically goes to that Monday. So 6 p.m. makes sense to me because it's like, it's the end of the working day and I'm like, I've not got these things done. It's not going to happen. So I move it. And then Mondays also make sense to me because anything the week previously that I've postponed and just gone next week, it just all goes to Monday. But then obviously I'm not going to do all of them on Monday. So I imagine that is there because I then get to work on a Monday and I start moving all of those tasks around as well and like distribute them throughout the week. So it's a bit more manageable. Their daily goal was 5 completed tasks. I don't remember saying that goal. That must have been when I like first started using the app. And my longest daily streak was 20 days from the 11th of September to the 30th of September. I was very good and disciplined during that time apparently. And my weekly goal was 30 completed tasks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's 6 a day. 6 a day over a 5-day week. My longest weekly streak was 9 weeks from the 7th of September to the 8th of November. So that's just like my streak of completing 30 tasks in a week. So that was a busy time for me. I actually do remember that time being so damn hectic. I really hated it. No, I didn't hate it. I just remember like being very stressed and busy and basically working at like 100% capacity and not really having any time to like eat in the middle of the day and like take breakfast and take lunch and stuff. Every minute of my working days were accounted for during that time. I did take time off. I still take evenings and weekends off. It was just like during the working days, my time was like, okay, I completed tasks on 324 days of the year. So the grayed out is 0 tasks, bit more gray is 1 to 4 tasks, and the dark gray is like 5+ tasks. What is this telling me? Sundays, not a lot. Saturdays, not a lot. Yeah, or most of the grays are on Mondays. What looks like a busy month? January, February, yeah, it's just getting busier. That week in September where it's all like grayed out towards the end of August and the beginning of September, I was on holiday. That big grey bit at the end of March, that was another holiday. This is cool. I like it. And apparently I collected 8,730 karma points. I don't know what karma points are. They're a thing in Todoist. I thought they were also a thing you have to pay for. About karma levels. I am a master, apparently, and I need 4,265 points to reach Grandmaster. Whatever that means. And then top 5%, what does that mean? Everything that I achieved puts me in the top 100,000 of all Todoist users in 2019. I'm in the top 5%. Is 100,000 5%, or is 100,000 the total amount of people who use Todoist? I think 5% is 100,000. How many people does that mean that have downloaded Todoist? But I bet that includes like lots of people who downloaded the app and then just like never use it. So they make up probably a sizable chunk of the 95%. But still, I'm an overachiever. Is that the end? Yay, we did it! I'll share this link with you guys. So if you're a Todoist user, you can do it too! Yay! I mean, making videos like this is exactly why I created this separate YouTube channel. Because like how I would post this on the Hannah Witton YouTube channel. But here, I feel like we're vibing, you know? I feel like you get me. And the people who subscribe to this channel are like here for it. At least I hope you're here for it. I'm here for it. But this is the kind of shit that I love. I'd be curious to know if you use a different like to-do list app or different apps in general to help with your productivity, and if they have a similar feature where they show you like your year in review. God damn it, I love it. So on the Hannah Witton channel, we did Pornhub's statistics year in review, and here we're doing a to-do list productivity app year in review. And that, my friends, is the two sides of my personality and interests. We're all complex, varied human beings here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, and please let me know in the comments how your 2019 productivity went. If you used Todoist, what did your report say? I'm interested to see for 2020, now that I'm actually using the proper like priority system of like prioritizing tasks. I'm interested to see how many like top priority things I do, how many bottom priority things I do. I think it still will be like majority bottom priority potentially, just because there are more of those tasks. But also I'm bad at judging things. So often I will put things as a top priority task when it doesn't need to be. But in my head, like everything is urgent and everything is important. We shall see. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.